Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today, we're doing something new. We're doing something related to Linkin Park once again. I just did the Mike Shinoda post-traumatic album reaction. That's exclusively on my Patreon, so if you want to check that out, it's on there. It was a great reaction. It's a 2-hour long reaction, so I really went in depth into it. So definitely check that out if that interests you, but this is something different. This is Chester Bennington at a young age. I mean, this is vocal recordings from when he was 17 years old. This was an album reaction request from Daniel on the Patreon, so thank you very much, Daniel, for this request. I'm very excited for this because a lot of people have been asking me to listen to this, so I'm finally doing it. Amends by Daze, but as Daniel told me, it's recordings from Chester when he was around 17 years old, and they obviously remastered and actually finished the songs and released it in 2020. Apparently they were going to finish not finish the album but redo the album, and obviously probably, you know, new songs, etc, around the time when he died, unfortunately, so they didn't actually get to redo it and make a new album. So they've got old recordings from obviously the 90s when Chester was 17 before Linkin Park, so I don't know what to expect. Obviously he's gonna probably sound different because he's younger. When you're a teenager, your voice changes over age, of course, right? So this is gonna be all new to me. Daniel did say there's not a whole lot of there's not a whole lot of information with the lyrics. I'm still gonna be listening to it on Genius, but he says it's the atmosphere you gotta really pay attention to, so I'm gonna really indulge in this song. I'm gonna soak it into my skin. I'm gonna eat it. Not really, it sounds a bit creepy, but yeah, I'll still read the lyrics, and if there's any information, I'll look into it, because normally I'm really big on lyrics, but if it's going to be about the atmosphere and the whole song in general, then I'll just sit there, feel it, and then give my opinions about it. I will still do the same thing with all my album reactions, because now that I'm reacting to them on Genius, as I said, I have more information on the lyrics depending on the artist. I mean, as Daniel said, there's not a whole lot to do with the lyrics, but if Genius does have information, then I will go through it, but I'll still feel it through the instrumentals and the whole vibe of the song in general, and then I'll be giving a rating like I normally do. So a scale from 1 to 10 for every song I listen to. I'll pause in between, talk about it, and at the end I'll, as I said, give it a rating and then explain why I gave it a 5, 10, 0. You get the gist. So we're gonna get straight into it. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for it. It is a shorter album, and obviously it's not going to feel like I'm guessing it's not going to feel like a finished album, obviously, because it's vocals from a long time ago. So I don't know if the audio quality is going to be different, because obviously Chester wasn't a big star at the time, so they didn't have the best equipment for them back in the 90s, I'm guessing, but I have no idea. Obviously I might learn more. You guys can let me know more about it, but we'll get straight into it. The first song on this album is Sickness. I'm honestly very excited because this is a whole different world to me. I finished Linkin Park. I checked out Emily, and it was really sad doing the last album with Chester, because it was basically all the material besides this and maybe a few more albums that aren't official main Linkin Park albums I can check out maybe in the future if anyone requests them. So if you want to do the same as Daniel and request another album similar to this, or just your favorite album, then check out the Patreon, because it's a great tier. You get all the benefits of as all the other tiers, plus you get to request any album of your liking. So it's a pretty cool deal if you ask me. But let's get into it. No more promoting. Now we're going to be listening to Sickness. Let's get into it. I'm excited. Hold up. I'm on the wrong tab. Okay, there we go. Straight away, I'm a whore. It's the first lyrics. Okay, let's get into it. I'm a whore, and I'm feeling sorry for myself. Damn. In your arms, I am drowning like the child I was. Okay. Hold up, this is not what I expected. I was thinking of like a very bad, no, obviously they're going to remaster the vocals. I don't know what the original sound like. They obviously did some altering to the vocals, most likely. What this sounds like I mean, doesn't it sound exactly like Linkin Park, but like it's the same, what is it? It's as good as Linkin Park's sound, like the production and everything. The drums coming in, absolutely amazing. Do you love my drum my drum, what is it, me trying to be a drum in my voice? I'm looking at Grey Daze right now. Hold up, give me a second. This is very out the norm, but let me know, because I'm looking through the catalog and they have albums from 1994, 1997. So are these albums, they don't have a lot of listens on these old albums. But let me know if these albums are also Chester or if it's just a one-off with this album. I have no idea. I'm new to this, new to Grey Daze. I have no idea what to expect. So let me know. But let's keep it going. This is amazing. This is amazing. Honest to God, nothing like I expected. Let's see if there's any information about the song. The song meaning is about never feeling satisfied, always needing something more. I mean, story of my life, am I right? Chester is pleading with this person to help satisfy his never-ending hunger for more of something. He's even asking them to kill this craving that he has, as the act will set him free from said craving. Not what I expected whatsoever. First song in, I mean, I thought it was going to be like a very altered voice. Like, I don't know if this is exactly how the original sounds. I know nothing about early Chester and Grey Daze, but obviously Chester Bennington is going to be the star of this album. He's going to be the most talked about, of course, from me, because I obviously checked out all of Linkin Park, but the band is absolutely killing it. The drums were going off in this song, and it's obviously it's recorded around a few years ago. It came out 2020. The instrumentals were, but they're doing an amazing job. I don't know anything about the other members, but they're killing it, and it made me think of. I was listening to this, and I'm like, this is crazy. For one, Chester, his talent at 17 years old is remarkable. For one, and two, imagine if Chester never joined Linkin Park. Obviously that would be like, what the hell, because Linkin Park is incredible, obviously, with Mike and the remaining members. Like, they're all talented, right? But what if he never joined Linkin Park and then they had another lead singer and it's a whole different world, and Chester was in Grey Daze, like he was doing that all his life? How different it could have been. Like, I guarantee he would have still been maybe not as famous as Linkin Park, but I reckon Grey Daze, if that was the band he could have been with for like his whole career, they definitely would have made a a dent in the music industry for sure. Even if they were like an underground rock band, I guarantee there'll be like so much lore and like so much like this is underrated band. Like, listen to Chester, listen to the drums, like incredible. Like, I definitely feel that's what the direction would have gone with this band if Chester would have stayed in it and not joined Linkin Park. You guys let me know. You guys know more about, obviously, the mega fans of Linkin Park or Chester or even Grey Daze. Give me information. I only know so much, but yeah, this is incredible. Let's keep it going. We're only one song in, but before that, I will give it a rating. So, Sickness, first song in. Honest to God, giving it. Oh, I hit it 8 by accident, but I meant a 9. It's a 9 out of 10 for me. Amazing song. Would definitely listen to it again. Catchy. The vocals sound like it was recorded in the middle of Linkin Park's career. Like, it sounded very very good, like very good. And obviously the instrumental, as I said, incredible. So let's keep it going. Sometimes I can ramble on for way too long on one song, but sometimes is the next track. Let's go. Slower.
Sometimes things just seem to fall apart when you least expect them to. Sometimes you wanna back up and leave behind all of them and all their smiles.
Oh my God, this is incredible. This is definitely the 90s. I'm feeling like Alice in Chains type of vibe. Even Pearl Jam. Like, I was listening to Pearl Jam today, maybe, so maybe that might be it. I listened to Pearl Jam early on in my reaction career, you could call it. And what is it? I'm looking something up here. Yeah, anyways, I looked them up early on in my reaction career, and I've been obsessed with Black. It's such a good song. I've been listening to it all the time. But anyways, I want to search up who wrote these songs, just so I know, because there's probably not a lot of information since it's not a massive album and there's not a whole lot on it. I'm going to search up, because I know Mike wrote a lot of the songs from Linkin Park. He was the main writer. So I want to see who wrote songs for Amends, Grey Daze. The songs Amends by Grey Daze was originally written in the 90s by band members Chester Bennington and Sean Dodell, along with, so it's basically just mentioning the whole band, so it's not actually giving me. So Sickness, Chester Bennington, okay, so yeah, I think it's co-wrote by basically the whole band. So there's, yeah, obviously there's probably someone who's doing more of the work with each song, but when it's got the entire band linked, there's no point really finding out who wrote it, because if it's co-wrote by them all, it could be, I mean, it could be wrong, but yeah, let's keep it going. I was just wondering because, yeah, let's keep it going.
Things just seem to fall apart when you least expect them to.
Oh, the drums are killing.
Sometimes you wanna back up and leave behind all of them and all their smiles. I don't know what to think anymore. Maybe things will get better.
That was making me tear up. Honest to God, that was making me tear up. Not for sad, for joy. What? That, oh my God. That was insane. Okay. I'm listening. I'm adding this to my playlist. I'm showing my friends this. Next time we have a few drinks at a, not a party or like a gather, whatever it is, I'm playing this. What? How does this only have 7 million streams? This album, I mean, it's 2 songs in, is underrated. Like crazy. Maybe people just don't know about it. I mean, I've only had like less than like probably like around 5 comments on all of my Linkin Park videos, people telling me to listen to this. So maybe even the Linkin Park fans don't even know about it. I mean, like a lot of them, obviously, a lot of them do, but this is insane. And this is at 17 years old. That is. But okay, this is making me feel, because when I first started listening to songs on this channel, as I said, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, it's throwing me back to them times, because it's crazy how you, from the early 2000s with the beginning of Linkin Park to back in the 90s. I don't know what year in the 90s they recorded this project, but yeah, it's giving me the feel of Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, and I love that style. It's been a while since I've checked that out, because I've been doing Linkin Park and I've been doing like Radiohead, like in the night, like that type of 90s 2000 music. Like even though Linkin Park is like this style mix of hip hop, it's like very alternative, so it's a lot different. And I absolutely love Linkin Park, of course. But this is a refreshing sound. Like I haven't heard it in a while on this channel, in my own time, of course. But this is, for me, my favorite song so far. 2 songs in, I mean, you're gonna have a favorite out of the 2, right? But this is my favorite, 110 out of 10 for me. His vocals were insane on this track. What? Let's see what it says, if there's a description about it. The message in the song is about the message in the song that bad things happen, but things will get better, resonates in an entirely different way with the current crisis we're all living through. He brings us a message of hope. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like sometimes things just don't happen to work out the way you always plan for them to work out, and it's kind of hard to think straight what that happens. Yeah, great message. And that's this life. Sometimes things don't work out the way you planned, and you just got to handle the situation. If it's not gonna become the circumstance you hoped it would be, you can't react in a way and just have everything crash all on you at once. You know, you just got to have control with your life. You literally just have to have control. Could be with, you know, addiction. Obviously, that's a huge thing with Chester throughout his life, and you know, whatever that is, whatever your life is, you just got to have control and know that everything's not gonna turn out the way you want it. But yeah, 110 out of 10 for me, for sure. Absolutely amazing song. Let's keep it going though. That was incredible. Wow. Okay. Did not expect this album to be this good so far. I don't know if they've released this. Surely they released this prior, because there's a lot of songs on here and they sound insane. Like this would have for sure broken like records in the 90s. Like you'd think, right? This is like really, really good. The lyrics, obviously the instrumentals have been put in afterwards, but obviously they would have had the same idea at the time, I'm guessing. But his vocals are insane. His delivery. What's in the eye, can you tell me? Chester is expressing the feeling of being lost in life, especially when you're young and you know there is a piece of you that you haven't found yet that is internal to who you are. The feeling of something being stuck inside of your mind, your soul, and you don't know what it is yet due to how young you are. Yeah, very true. I mean, I keep forgetting this is coming from a 17-year-old, and I'm guessing the rest of the bandmates were all around the same age, you would guess, right? And yeah, when I was 17, 18, 19, you're just young and hopeless, pretty much. I mean, everyone's different, but I remember I was at that age, just thought I was the bee's knees, and thought I had it figured out for the rest of my life. And it was, you're just young. Obviously, you go through that stage. So very relatable. I have to keep on remembering this is coming from a 17-year-old as well, which is this guy, the Chester singing right now, sounds like someone older than me, and he's over a decade younger. I mean, yeah, almost a decade younger than me at this point when he was recording his vocals. Whew. Yes, pretty much the same. All three songs are pretty much the same theme so far. I'm guessing the whole album, because at that age, that's the main thing you're thinking about. You coming out of high school at 17. I mean, I was in Australia. It's obviously UK. America's different. I don't know. I think you guys are like 18, 19 in America, maybe. I'm not too sure. So he probably was still in high school when he recorded this. Chester is warning his friend who passed away to not leave so fast. Also, his friend died in a car accident and perhaps was going too fast and lost control. Really cool double meaning in the songwriting here. Yes. Don't go too fast, my friend, or you lose control. So he lost. That's wild, man. He's had so much wrong go in his life. Like he was the way he was for a reason, because life just kept on kicking him in the ass. I mean, at the end of his life, he ended his life because not only because one of his best friends died, but that was obviously had to be one of the reasons, right? It was a few weeks or a month after his musician friend died that he ended his life. So yeah, he was going through it. Obviously, I watched a documentary about him that's on my Patreon, and it was like giving me a little bit of an insight of his younger self and the traumatic events he went through. And I'm learning more and more, even with this song. I didn't know his friend died in a car crash. He's been through the goddamn battlefields. He might as well have been in World War II at this point. Wow.
What's in the eye that I cannot catch? Isn't me, I want to know why it's so hard to let go.
Well, oh my, I miss Linkin Park. I loved my journey checking out their music. Like genuinely excited every time I listen to a new song of theirs. This was recorded in 1994. It says here in the bio what I read before about his So it was written by Sean originally, and it was recorded 2 days before Chester lost his friend in a car accident. Especially at that, oh man, as I said, so many traumatic things happened to him when he was young, and especially at the age of 17, 1994. So this was just before mid 90s. So he was doing it for a long time. I mean, I don't know the full story of Linkin Park and what led up to it. His music career, but this is years before the first releases. Wild, 1994. He could have had. I mean, he was making music in 1994. He could have been massive in the 90s as well. That's wild. I mean, he obviously would have had a name for himself, but he became a true star when Linkin Park blew up, obviously. But yeah, that's another amazing song. Has to be 3 songs in. Has to be one of the most underrated albums I've ever listened to. Like looking at the listens and how good it is. 3 songs in, insane. I'll do a 10 out of 10. Sometimes it's still my favorite, but it's very close to being 110 out of 10. I'll be completely honest. Amazing song. Let's keep it going though. The next song on this is The Syndrome.
We're rolling.
People come around, people let you down. Anywhere you go, anyone you see, it's real. It's up to you to make it happen. It's up to you to make it real. And you know how it feels to bleed some, to need some. And you know how it feels to bleed some, to need some. Tell me what you know. Tell me how you feel. It doesn't matter when you're down. When you look at me with your eyes.
Oh my god, this album is something else. What? I just keep when I'm listening to this, I keep on I don't know what it is. I keep on thinking of scenarios. Like imagine if Linkin Park never happened. Imagine if Chester never made it as like A plus 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 musician. You know what I mean? And imagine because there's like I've said this a lot. There's a lot of musicians. Nick Drake, for instance, he was an artist in the 70s, never had a name for himself. I think he created 3 albums. I've listened to one of them, and it's one of the most beautiful pieces of art I've heard in music. And he was an artist who never had a name for himself, and he ended his life as well at the age of 26 with antidepressants. And he became he didn't become like a megastar, but he became very like everyone knew his name back in 2001, I think, when like an advert for a car commercial used one of his songs, and then he blew up. Like there's so much music, and I'm sure a lot of you who are an older generation probably have a lot of underground bands or artists you absolutely love that not a lot of people know about, but have great talent like Chester's vocals, or they could be a crazy guitar player, crazy drummer. Like there's so much talent from all these different decades, different generations that never got a chance to be heard and never got the popularity, and some other musician who's way worse is like bigger than them. You know what I mean? Like it's that's the good thing about music these days. As long I know a lot of people hate on music, and it's, you know, you can have your opinions, of course. But the good thing about music these days is there's the technology is so advanced now that everyone has a microphone on them. Like there's no excuse if you truly wanted to be a musician, you could record. I mean, I have a studio microphone. Obviously, this is an expensive microphone, but I get my phone. I'm gonna be on my phone. Yo, I'm gonna sing a song. Like I could literally do it and then get a free app that, you know, even AI now, you can produce a song so quick. Like we have everything in front of us now. So like there's so many people doing it, and then it's even more clustered because back in the day, you'd have to pay for studio time. You'd have to know someone who has a microphone in your small town. It's really rare. Like it's a whole different world back then. So it's crazy to think how many bands around that time and even now have never been heard, never will be heard because, you know, they didn't have obviously the advertising and all that, all the, you know, the lucky moment of fame out of nowhere, like someone recognized them. It is crazy. It just makes me think. I don't know. I just keep on thinking of these different scenarios while listening to this. Sorry. I'm probably talking way too much, but this is something I thought I would like to talk about. But anyways, let's carry on with the song. This is beautiful.
At me with your eyes, smile on your face, it seems happy. Are you happy? And you know how it feels to bleed so, to need so. And you know how it feels to bleed so, to need so. To bleed so. Are you happy? Yeah, yeah. And you know how it feels to bleed so, to need so. And you know how it feels to bleed so, to need so. Are you happy?
I love the last message. How it's, are you happy? Fuck. Oh, Daniel, you're killing me, man, with this suggestion. I mean, request. Oh my god. There's not a whole lot of information for each lyric. The title used to be the title used to be the Down syndrome. Sorry for laughing at that. Due to the depression in the song, the band shortened it to the syndrome. I mean, back then, I mean, you have to be a lot more politically correct these days, so it wouldn't go down well. Probably having a song title called "The Down Syndrome," but it was a great song. I'm gonna do another 10 out of 10 for that. Oh my god, his vocals is like, I thought he would sound more kiddish at this age, at 17. You know, less mature, young, still trying to get his vocals to the point he had it at his peak of his career. But he sounds, I'm not gonna say better, but like he definitely doesn't sound like better. He sounds as good as he sounds as good as he sounds, and like, you know, The End and all his big songs, like it is insane, his vocal performance on these songs so far. 4 songs in, onto the next. In Time, we have 1 9, 110 out of 10, and 2 10s. It is insane. Did not expect this for this album. I thought it was, as I said, thought it was gonna sound really raw and like not finished. But obviously, yeah, this is incredible. Let's keep it going. In Time. Hope you guys are enjoying.
Tie,
Oh.
why must it fly so slow? Waiting is something that's easy for you. Pull the plug, send it down the drain. Pain is easy to get used to. And everything doubts must come true.
What?
Pretending to be real, forgetting who you are. And everything doubts must come true. Pretending to be real, forgetting who you are.
Oh. Pretending to be real, forgetting. Okay, his vocal performance, obviously, you saw in my face, is insane. I love when he screams. I love every part of his voice when he sings softly towards like the end of like the last few albums of Linkin Park. He wasn't as harsh with the vocals. Still enjoyed it, but obviously the first two albums, his vocal performance was incredible. And I'm getting that vibe. I'm glad he's got them harsh vocals on this album. But pretending to be real, forgetting who you are. So, you know, you're pretending to be someone you're not, what society wants you to be. You know, they say, well, obviously it's a lot more accepting these days, but in the 90s, like if you're a bit strange, a bit weird, they didn't have depression, anxiety, you know, mental disorders. Like no one, you're either like stupid or weird. Like they didn't have anything, no reasoning behind it. So everyone was either confused and felt like an outsider. So they wanted you to be real, forgetting who you really are. Like just be yourself at the end of the day. Just keep it going though. This is incredible. Whew.
Is always at my door.
Oh, a violin.
Slice the vein, blood spilled on the floor. Light shining in my eyes. Death heat greets me with a smile. And everything's out must come true. Pretending to be real, forgetting who you are. And everything's out must come true. Pretending to be real, forgetting who you are. Forgetting who you are. So much pain. Forgetting who you are. And everything's out must come true. Pretending to be real, forgetting who you are. And everything's out must come true. Pretending to be real, forgetting who you are.
His voice when he said pain, so much pain, I felt that. That was, you could feel it. You could feel that he was feeling what he was saying there. Do you know what I'm like picturing? I was obviously talking about scenarios, but I think every guy can relate, even a woman. Obviously depends on the woman, but like, you know, when like women are younger, they dream to be a princess or whatever, but the stereotype of men and stereotype of me, like most of my friends as well, we want to be rock stars. We want to be Chester. Like we want to be like killing it. Like you're in high school or school and you're like daydreaming. Like I remember like a constant daydream I would have is like being at the high school talent show or like we call it assembly when it's like everyone meets up in the whole year and there's always someone doing like an act singing or whatever, and you always you can imagine you being Chester and being there like, and then just killing at the vocals. Like imagine, because I could imagine Chester was that quiet kid, like emo, like he's got that type of vibe, of course. And imagine if everyone like picked on him for just being different, as you were saying, it's alright to be normal, like be real. And I'm guessing I know he got bullied because I remember seeing the documentary about it. But imagine if he went up to stage on that talent show and he sung like that, no kid would ever question him again. Because if I heard vocals like that in high school, I would. And if I was a bully, I was never been a bully in school. But say if I was a bully and I get bullied, this kid called Chester, and I hear him, never heard him sing before, never even knew he sung before. And if I'm at this talent show and he is killing it with the vocals, it could be by himself, with a band, whatever it may be, and I heard that beautiful voice of his, I'd be like, I want to be his friend. Like, because you know that guy's going to be a star. You know there's not a lot of people with a voice like that, of talent like that. Wow, I'm just fanboying out to this album. This is honestly incredible. I'm giving it another 10 out of 10 for that. Straight 10s. I mean, if I listened to Sickness again, I probably would give it a 10. Obviously, it's my first time hearing. It's the first song I listened to, and it blew me away. But I'm just liking it more and more. This is incredible. Does it have any information about the song? No, there's no information, but you kind of guess what he's talking about with the lyrics. But let's keep it going on to the next track, which is Just Like Heroin. Okay, let's check this out.
Just like heroin.
Trying to understand what he means here. So he says, standing here with my thoughts, slow and sound, hard to understand. No one can ever bring everyone to see. Just like heroin, just excuses. So I know heroin is, like I haven't seen people personally or taken it in my life, but from just what I've heard in my life, that heroin is like a sleepy type of drug. Like it's like a sleeping tablet, but it's like it's like fentanyl. I mean, it's like people on the street are like just zonked out. It's not like methamphetamine where everyone's like, going crazy. So standing here with my thoughts, slow and sounds. I'm guessing slow and sound, hard to understand. Obviously, you're stuttering, you're high on heroin, you're slow, like, ooh. And it's like, just like heroin, just excuses. That's what I'm getting from it. But I'm liking this. Keep it going.
Just my time to fade, dying on the floor. See myself as I am. Excuses are just like caraway, just excuses. Just like caraway, just excuses.
Oh my god. I love that. That like distorted, I think it's bass guitar. That was great. I'm gonna give it a 9 though. I do prefer the previous songs, but it's still a great song. Obviously, it's a point away from being a 10. You can't get better than that. It's honestly really rare I give any album like this with such high ratings, but I truly love this style of music, and it's great to hear more from Chester. I know there's a Recharge, I believe is an album from Linkin Park, Recharged. If I might be getting it wrong, but I know that's an album I missed out on because it wasn't, it was kind of like an alternative album, so I never checked it out. But a lot of people were asking me to check it out, but I might check it out in the future. I'm not doing it anytime soon since I'm doing other artists, but you never know what could happen in the future. But just like Heroin, 9 out of 10 for me. Great song. The next song up is B12. Is this about the B12 vitamins? Or maybe it's a metaphor for drugs, for a certain pill. I don't know. Let's find out.
Something's wrong, DEA, into Guam, acid trips, big fat checks, Purple Flintstone by Amends. All the needy, rich are greedy, I find out. You don't need me, but it was, that's to fall, I trip out. You know, oh, hooray, hurrah, hooray, hurrah, hooray,
What?
hooray, hooray.
Hold up. This is completely different. Am I listening to Green Day right now? This sounds like early Green Day. He was full on rapping. This reminds me of Linkin Park. Atom bombs, something's wrong. DEA sent to Guam. Acid trips, big fat chicks. Purple Flintstone vitamins. All the needy, rich are greedy. Yes. I found out you don't need me. Berlin Wall starts to fall. I trip out to the wall. Is this around when the Berlin Wall fell? I don't know. I'm not the best with history. He's saying a whole lot here. There's not any information, but it's pretty funny. Atom bombs. Obviously, nuclear war. You're scared of the war, or just scared of getting nuked because it was a thing back then. Obviously, it was in World War II. Something's wrong. DEA, the police sent to Guam. Acid trips. Big fat chicks. I don't know what big fat chicks has to do with any of this. I mean, acid trips, of course. They're probably getting high. Purple Flintstone vitamins. Is that like an ecstasy pill? I know they had like, what is it, like certain like colorful ecstasy pills back in the 90s. I know from my dad because he tells me all about his past when he was younger, and apparently it was the bee's knees. Ecstasy was in the 90s. Let's keep it going.
Find out you don't need me, but it was, that's to fall, I trip out. You know, oh, hooray, hurrah, 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 hooray, hurrah. You think I'm stupid? Stay out of my way. You think I'm stupid? Destroy the black man, evolution, no solution. What is causing this confusion? Anarchism, Satan is the antichrist. Socialism, a man's brain is deranged, so we think he's insane. Hooray, hurrah, hooray, hurrah, hooray.
Yes.
Hooray, hurrah, hooray, hurrah, hooray,
I just want to say this is like a completely different song to the rest of them. I mean, I didn't grow up in the '90s, but we had obviously. This reminds me of like Limp Bizkit type of feel. Yeah, Limp Bizkit, like that rapping, singing style. This is '94. I'm not too sure with the exact dates where each band came up. Obviously, if you grew up around that time, you would know. But he was saying a whole lot here about obviously racism, the Ku Klux Klan killing black people, air pollution, no solution. Still an issue, obviously way worse now. What is causing this confusion? And he's talking about a man's brain is deranged, so we think he's insane. That's exactly what I was saying about before with mental health wasn't a thing back then. I mean, it might have been, but it's not as big of a thing now. And obviously, back then, a lot of people would just be confused or be called idiots just because they were a bit different. But yeah, it would have been a different time, especially if you had any disorder, autism. None of that back then. Like, scientists didn't know what was going on in the mind, but at least now we know how it works, and it's a bit more accepted than it was, way more accepted than it was back then. But this is a completely different song to the rest of the Damn. I love how raw the instruments, like the drums, you can hear the thuds, like the bass on it. God damn, is incredible. B12, I mean, oh my god, this is putting me on a true trip. It's like I'm taking acid right now. I'm feeling amazing. Listen to these songs, they're incredible. I'm giving that a 10 out of 10. We're going back to 10s. So that was incredible. Completely different to any other song on this album. Massive snowball. Did not expect that. And a lot, he was talking about a lot of obviously issues back then and issues that reoccur to this day. What is it about? It says, wait, what? Okay, B12 is the first track on the album, No Sun Today. The song was released as a radio single. Wait, what? On the album No Sun... Okay, I don't know what No Sun Today is. Hold up, let me do some research. No Sun Today. Oh my god, so it is... No Sun Today is from 1997. So I don't know if these songs were from these previous albums and then remastered, or maybe... I don't know. So obviously this song is from No Sun Today album. B12 was the first track on the album, No Sun Today. This song was released as a radio single. Sean Dodell, chat, 15th of April 2003. Chester wrote the lyrics to that when he was 12. That's crazy. It was his first lyrically complete songs. Mason and I were screwing around with the music, and Chester just came in and started singing the parts. It just fits. The chorus, we couldn't find the words to put there. So Chester just started saying, hooray, hooray, and we loved it. When he was 12 years old, that is... That's crazy. At 12 years old, I was making stop motion animations with Lego. I had an old YouTube account. I used to make little stop motion Legos, and they were horrible. But I wasn't making political songs like this, talking about... I mean, I wasn't even thinking about saying, "You think I'm stupid." Obviously, he was probably getting bullied at that age. Like, obviously, he's been a very deep thinker for a long time. I mean, so have I in ways, but he's just on another level, talking about the Ku Klux Klan, all this serious stuff. Obviously, what was happening around then, crazy. Sean Darnell on Linkin Park World Chat, 25th April 2003. Yes, we had 2 hit songs, B12 and Anything Anything. There is so much information I'm missing out on, and yeah, there's a whole story with these guys. So let me know anything I miss out on, because I can't unpack everything on this album today, obviously, but I'm just learning more and more, and there's some stuff that's confused me because I don't know the backstory. But yeah, great song, 10 out of 10, well deserved. Let's carry on with this album. Next song is Soul Song.
I will be waiting with a song in my soul, a fortunate weakling, which I have foretold. He raises his arms tied above the oppressed, singing his sweet song. His melody opens up the sun. Freedom reign. God has come. The rivers of blood pushed back in my veins. She sleeps with her eyes closed to dream of the past. Her mind has gone blind now, while the memory closes up the sun. Freedom reign. God has come. The rivers of blood pushed back in my veins.
Oh, I know I normally talk a lot about the lyrics, and I have been, of course, but just his voice is remarkable. He's just hitting every note, and the band are doing a great job. Like, the instrumental is like killing it. The keys with the guitar, I'm loving that on this song. But it's just so catchy as well. He has such a melodic voice where it's just like you want to move to it, and it's gonna just be stuck in your head over and over again. I love it. See, listen to that beautiful voice.
Yeah, I will be waiting with a song in my soul. I will be waiting with a song in my soul. This melody opens up the sun. Freedom reign. God has come. The rivers of blood
just believe every word he says. He just has that thing with his voice where he trusts everything he says. Like he truly means it. Like he's just not. He could be like, "I'll be waiting with a song in my soul," but he's like, "I'll be waiting." Yeah, I'm doing a terrible job, but you know what I mean. You just believe every word he says. I'm in love with his voice, man. The next song on this is Moray Sky. Let's check it out. While it plays, I forgot to actually add another song. So while it's playing, I'll add the last song on here also. Oh wait. Oh, never mind.
I've lived through things I cannot say. Back then.
Sorry, I actually forgot to give that song a rating. Soul Song is another 10 out of 10 for me. I'll restart it real quick. My bad. Very unprofessional of me. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's pull it back.
I've lived through things I cannot say. Back then we dreamt of yesterday. It seemed as if the only way, and now we look for hope and pray. If I had a second chance, I'd make amends, only to find myself losing in the end. If I had a second chance, I'd make amends, only to find myself losing. It came from the deepest sea. God gave it life and reason to be. Their shadow rose above the highest tree, and still his face we could not see. If I had a second chance, I'd make amends, only to find myself losing in the end. If I had a second chance, I'd make amends.
This is brutal listening to this. The chorus, if I had a second chance, I'd make amends only to find myself losing in the end. Obviously, just knowing what happened to him, the two words make amends means a mistake or an apology, which means Chester Bennington is saying sorry for what he has done and he regrets it. The words losing in the end means he wants his struggles to end. Oh, okay. He doesn't want the negative impact on him. I was picturing that completely different. But I've lived through things I cannot say. A possible reference to the horror experiences of Chester's childhood, of course. This is such a great song. I'm gonna pull it back real quick. Yeah, I love this song.
Chance I'd make amends, only to find myself losing in the end. If I had a second chance, I'd make amends, only to find myself losing.
Oh, damn. I love when they have a little outro where it's like just them after the recording, like, what do you think, or whatever it may be, them having a laugh. Or that song honestly gave me butterflies in my stomach. I felt that in my soul, in my goddamn soul. That's gonna be the second, I believe, the second 110 out of 10 on the album. Oh my god, that is one of the best songs I've heard from Chester, including Linkin Park as well. I'm not even kidding. That was insane. The way he was saying myself, just stuff like little things like that, and the chorus is so catchy, and his voice, oh my god, incredible, absolutely incredible. 110 out of 10 for me, well deserved. Let's see if there's any more information about the song though before we move on. The band Grey Daze went to the beach in Mexico, sat in the trunk of the truck drinking beer, and they watched the sunset, saying it looks like a moray sky. I don't even know what a moray sky is, if I'm even saying that right. They came back to the studio and wrote the lyrics out. That's great. Going to the beach, having some beers, nothing better in the summer. Is there anything I've missed out on this? Obviously, what do you think, Dave? He's talking to his friend. Yeah, great song. Absolutely amazing song. 10 out of 10 for me. Let's keep it going. We have 2 songs left. We're coming towards the end. I don't want it to end. It's only 39 minutes long. Damn. Let's keep it going though. She Shines is the next track. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this reaction. Let me know if you have been. If not, then tell me why. Please tell me why. Ooh, it's like a hip hop beat.
Shines like a flower in my head. Everybody wants to get connected. She said she loved me and lied to me. She was by the river and lied to me.
That guitar.
She said she loved me and lied to me. She was by the river and lied to me. Sorry, 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 sorry.
Wow, his vocals at the end, they went crazy. I love this. I mean, the song didn't have a whole lot lyrically. It was still a good song, but I still liked it. But he was saying she said she loved me and lied to me. She was by the river and lied to me. Where was it before actually? Yeah, he's saying she said she loved you and lied to you, and then he's saying she said she loved me and lied to me. So maybe I'm guessing he's talking about the same girl, maybe with someone else. I don't know, but I like that how it switches up. She Shines is the 11th track of the Grey Daze album Amends. The song comes from the first recording. So all of these are recordings from the previous albums. I guess it's remastered. The group's newest project sought to reintroduce their old songs into something new. The track's reworked version now adds a piano into the mix with a cleaner sound from its guitar and drums. Any more information? But yeah, it was a cool track. I'm gonna give it I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It is the lowest rating, but obviously the whole entire album has been very, very high. Still a great song. I mean, even his vocals at the very end and throughout the song, especially the end, that was insane. That last what do you even call that, and how do you even possibly do that? Especially at 17. If it was from the 1994 album, he was 17. I'm guessing 1997, he would have been around 20 or 19 with the other vocals. But yeah, that was incredible. Let's keep it going though. Oh, actually, not keep it going. We're going to keep it going. We're on the last track, which is Shouting Out. Before we listen to that track, let's go through the ratings real quick. Starting off with 9, they're pretty much all the same. So we're going to go for this quick. 110 out of 10 with the second track. Sometimes amazing song. And obviously another 10. We went 3 more 10s after that with The Syndrome, What's in the Eye, In Time. You don't understand. I'm not even like trying to put this on. Like, I'm genuinely so like shocked at how good this album is. I obviously haven't heard the original, so I'm guessing it's not gonna sound as good. But obviously with Chess's vocals, he's good with whatever microphone he's singing on, of course. But obviously the instrumentals are probably a lot different. And it's obviously a lot more clean than like a 90s song. You can tell it's obviously recorded around this time. But The Syndrome, another 10. In Time, another 10. Just Like Heroin, and 9. Went down a little bit, but still amazing song. And then back up with 10s with B12, Soul Song, and Mariah Sky, which has been the second 110 out of 10. Phenomenal song. Let me know what your favorite tracks are if you agree with my ratings. Obviously, you guys will probably have a little bit of a different rating system with some 9s and 8s. Like, you probably have your favorites and least favorites. Just let me know. But that was an incredible song for She Shines. She surely shines. The album surely shines. It shines brighter than any sun in any universe. I don't know what I'm talking about. But let's get on with the last song, which is Shouting Out. Let's go.
Superstitious minds collide as silence fills the hall. Silence moving proclamations, the silence proving lies. Speeches, cries, emotions dull, shouting out across the hall. Didn't mean to let you down. I'm shouting, I am so ashamed. Didn't mean to run
Chester, just give me a call. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Alright, bro. I love you, and talk to you soon. Bye.
Is that really like one of the last messages he sent to him? There's no information on this song at all. But the La Di Da Dum is sung by what's her name? Laura. It sounds like an Italian name. Pugolizzi, Laura Pugolizzi. Am I saying it right? Probably not. But a good song. Definitely not my favorite from this album. I'll probably say this is another 8 out of 10. Last 2 songs, but overall the rest of the songs have been insane. Absolutely insane. Did not expect this album to be this good. And the amount of streams this album has is not deserved at all. It is not deserved. They should have way more. Triple, quadruple. Should be in the hundreds of millions, like especially for Linkin Park fans. Like, come on, what have you guys been doing? You complain about not hearing Chester anymore since he's gone, but this is something else. Even the original albums by Grey Daze, obviously it's been remastered, they don't have a lot of listens either, so I still don't understand. You guys need to get on this. This came out 6 years ago. Listen, come on. Spread the goddamn word. But anyways, absolutely beautiful. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. I absolutely have been blown away. Definitely one of the most highly rated albums I've voted any album in general on my channel. And of course with Linkin Park reactions. But besides that, I'll see you all on the next one.